You probably just caught me singing there, haven't you? Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Thursday Rangers stream. How are we all doing? Going to give it a little bit more time before we crack on, because obviously we want to see how many more people we can get in the chat and actually watching live. I hope that you're all okay. Let me know how you're doing. Obviously, in the chat, let's just get the dialogue going nice and early. And I'm already going to say it. No, Marta still isn't here. Trust me, I am working on it because it is beginning to bug me as much as it is everybody else. As soon as I find out what the crack is, I will let you know. Right, okay, so let's have a look at how we've been getting on. I can't remember it. Actually, it was only a couple of days ago. God, my memory is completely going these days. Yeah, we're in very, very good form, actually, looking at there in the Premiership. Bloody hell, how many games have we gone unbeaten in the Premiership? Since Celtic, isn't it? That is a nuts statistic. Today, we're going to try and hopefully get through in the Europa League against CSK Moscow. That is the big one for me today. Motherwell are up first, though, so let's crack on and get through it. I really enjoyed the transfer window last time. I won't unplug my PC again, Jack. Don't worry, mate. It's definitely not going to happen again. Trust me, I promise. I've double checked it, and it's all safe now. It's fine. If I could padlock it into the wall, I would. How are we all doing then? We enjoying our Thursday? It's quite sunny outside, to be fair. I probably timed this wrong. I'd rather actually kind of be like, well, to be fair, I mean, how often can you really kind of go outside at the moment? You're only allowed out once a day, aren't you? So try and make the most of it, I guess, isn't it? Really, more than anything else. But yeah, no, to be fair, actually, at the moment, my life is pretty much revolving around FM. I play the Rangers side, then the Leeds, and obviously I've got TYC as well, so it's all kind of coming around at the moment, which is good fun, actually, to be fair. I've got a real kind of kick for it at the moment, and because it's going quite well, I'm quite lucky. Joe's out for 1 to 2 days. Is that going to be a problem? Nah, he should be fit for the Motherwell game. I forgot, actually, didn't we get that really disappointing cup result, didn't we? Where we drew 0-0, now we have to have a bloody replay, which is just not good. Really, not good at all. What are we looking at then? Bloody hell. I wonder how we do in the Europa League. I've been thinking about the Europa League and wondering maybe if this is actually something that we could potentially do very well in. I don't know. I think like the format we got in like a kind of domestic thing, if we could carry that over to the Europa League, we could be not a dark horse to win it, I don't think, but definitely maybe quarterfinals. I think we could possibly get to. What do you guys think? I think quarterfinals would be, and that'd be a very, very good. That'd be a particular, a bit of a doff of the cap, really. We'd be doing really, really well if we managed to get to the quarterfinals of that. The other thing as well, see, the Europa League is that there's not a lot of money, particularly in Scottish football, I don't think. So if we can make money out of the European competitions that we are in, then even better. Hello, Adam. How are you, mate? You all right? How are you getting on? Thank you for joining the stream, pal. It's quite quiet at the moment. Hopefully a few more people will like kind of log on and everything, but I can understand with like the weather outside why it is what it is. So I'm hoping that people will just catch up with it later on if we get the chance. But yeah, how are you doing, guys? You alright, you two? Let's have a look in here. Right, okay. First fixture of the day then. Oh, only we're playing today, so we could actually go top. Remember now, we're leaving on games of Celtic now. They don't even have a game in hand, so every game that we win now is a bit of a blow to them, because we're basically just in a 2-horse race for the title, which is magic. I'm going to get the big guns out, because I know we pissed about a little bit, didn't we? For the cup, and it kind of backfired a lot. So get Hadji back on, and where is Alfredo? There he is. Get your ass on there, mate. And obviously get Tavernier on there, and get Neil Taylor and bring back on Barisic. So it's the normal first team lineup, which just look at the green arrows absolutely everywhere. I'm in love with this Rangers side at the moment. We're absolutely decking. I know, Jack. Yeah, if Morelos carries on like this, man, I think we could be looking at maybe 40-50 mil in the summer. I mean, the fact that he's got 30 goals and it's literally just gone February, that's a ridiculous bit of form at the moment. He's doing really, really well. How's the state of the stream, by the way, guys? Just checking, because it's doing the old classic, you're not getting enough for smooth streaming. And yeah, Adam, I'm very good, thank you, mate. Really, really good. I have to be very kind of like, not quick today. We're still going to try and get through like an hour and 15, hour and a half, because basically, obviously with everything that kind of went on yesterday from a personal point of view, I'm running a little bit behind on like my episodes and stuff. So I've just managed to record the today's episode of TYC, but I haven't rendered it yet, so I need to go off and render that, which will take a little bit of time. So I'm hoping to maybe be off, if that's all right, guys, around about maybe 3:30. If I can get off of that, then it gives me time to obviously get the episode of TYC loaded up for 5 o'clock as usual. I think I'm going to struggle to get Ojo on a permanent deal as well, and that's what I've been worrying about. And I genuinely mean it when I say it's been keeping me up at night, and not in that way. Like, it's literally like I've been sat there thinking, how much am I going to have to pay for Shea Ojo? We're not going to have a massive budget, but he's such a big player. You know, what do I do? Because I can't not have him. He's been so good this year. Like, literally, he's been our best player. I know Morelos has got all the goals, but he's done it again. It's his 26th goal of the season. He's absolutely unreal. I'm glad that the stream is perfect, mate. That is good news. Thank you for letting me know. I feel a bit better now. But that is just, yeah. I mean, that's a prime example. Shea Ojo in this division, and even in the Europa League, he's been absolutely rinsing it. And to get 22 goals as well for a winger, you know, that's like sort of like Salah and Mane levels. Do you know what I mean? That is a really, really high level of performance, no matter who you are. That is a no matter what division you're in. That is a ridiculously high ceiling that he's got at the moment, and I would give anything to have him for next year. If I have to spend most of my budget on keeping Shea Ojo, then maybe that is what I have to do, because I don't know how I'm going to find someone that can replace the amount of goals and assists he's got us this year. He's been nothing short of brilliant. So I don't know what you guys think, but I think if he continues to play like this, then, you know, I don't really have a choice, do I? What else can I do? I can't not take him or not buy him. He's just that good. So it's one to keep an eye on. Maybe I can get him away on loan. I don't think he's going to be good enough to get into the Liverpool team, so they might give us him another year on loan. And if we keep progressing, remember, if we Ojo get no way, bloody hell. If we win the league, hello Ben, how are you doing? You all right? Thank you. Welcome to the stream. Thinking about it, if we win the league this year, we can get into the Champions League, and if we can get into the Champions League, that's more money. Even if we don't qualify for the group stages, if we do, then I think we are in financially really, really good stead. The problem I've got, and then that might help me kind of like make up for it, but then it's just about what we do with the budget. I think that we've done really well. The more I look at our January transfer window, the more I think it was a really, really good window. As Ojo goes close again, he's absolutely tearing Motherwell a new one here. The more I look at it, the better we did, because we didn't really, maybe with Eddie and Nketiah on 15 grand a week, that's probably the most expensive signing that we made. I know obviously we bought Matisma for 3.5 million, but that's nothing, you know, really in comparison to what we've got. So financially we did really well. We've gotten some really good youngsters, and we can hopefully buy some more in the, oh my god, he's everywhere, and hopefully we can buy some more in the summer, get some more youngsters in, get them in, sell them on for profit. That is the plan of the save, as I keep saying, and to be fair, I think it's our best way of approaching everything. This has been a brilliant performance. We just need that second goal. Shea Ojo, mate, just marry me. Honestly, you're so damn good. He's so damn good. What do you guys think we should do then? I mean, what the Ojo dilemma now is the problem. What do we all think I should be doing, or what should we be looking to do? Because this is almost as much your save as it is mine, because we're kind of going through it all together. So what would you guys do? Would you splash all your money on him? We'll go for a little review, Ben, once we finish this Motherwell game, mate. We can give you a little catch up on what's been going on, and obviously it'll be a catch up for everybody, because we've very well, I think is the best way of putting it. Very, very well. At the moment, we're neck and neck with Celtic in the Scottish Premier League race, and we're also going to be playing in the first round of our Europa League game against CSKA Moscow. I'm going to take Ojo off now, yeah, because I've just seen that he is quite tired, so let's get him off, and let's bring on Eddie Nketiah and see how he does out on there. I'm a little bit worried here, because this looks like it could be a highlight for Motherwell, so it'd be one of those brilliant, completely deserved highlights that you get. Yeah, waiting for it. The game's been doing a bit of this with me lately, and it's been... Yep, there you go. So Tavernier obviously loses the ball to Hartley. Plays it to McIver. Back to Hartley. I'm just waiting. Oh, okay. Didn't have... Yeah, there you go. Wow. Okay, now suddenly it's a penalty. Of course. Did anyone see it? I didn't see it. Anyone see that? Donald? Yeah, of course it's 1-1. Obviously. Bullshit. Some would say. Get the overlaps going, boys. We're going forward. Oh, bollocks. I cancelled it. Brilliant. So... And I've just taken off Shea Ojo. This is a nightmare. This is a nightmare. This is not what I needed. Come on. Morelos is playing at 6.4. We cursed him by saying how good he was. He's not interested. Alfredo, mate, we're going to fall out. Don't do this to me now. Come on, boys. Let's just get the win. Don't do this now that we're even with Celtic. Suddenly we start falling apart. Don't do this. Go on, Ryan. Don't do one of your stupid 30-yard shots that doesn't go in. Good play by Glenn Kamara there. Go on, Eddie. Eddie. Don't shoot. Don't shoot. Knew he was going to shoot. It's FM20, of course. Is it an improbable angle? Better have a shot, obviously. Oh, Christ. This isn't going to happen very often. For God's... Right, I got to get him off. You know what, mate? If you're not interested, then piss off. Get off. Johnny Lecco is going to come on. I can't believe I've just had to take off flipping. I've just had to take off sodding Alfredo Morelos against Motherwell because he couldn't be asked to turn up. Annoying. Barisic puts the ball in. Golden. Don't you flipping dare. Don't you dare. Do not do this to me. Come on, please just win the ball off him. Please. Okay, Goldson back to Haribo. Come on, boys. I don't want to start poorly. We need a win here to get us off to a good start of the stream. Kent to Hadji. Come on, Hadji. Back to Kent. Oh, for God's sake. Ryan, can you stop getting tackled, mate? What is going on here? That's a bloody 2-footer. Yeah, he's off, you tosser. Absolute tosser. There was no need for that whatsoever. Come on, boys. Let's make them pay. That's another one. They're down to 9. You dirty bastards. Dirty, dirty bastards. Get off, Alan Campbell. Dirty bastard. Come on, from the free kick. Kent whips it in. Keepers. Oh my God, how has that not gone in? Absolute. If we don't win this, I'm going to be fuming. Absolutely fuming. Come on, boys. For God's sake. 4 minutes. They've got 9 minutes. If they hold out here, this is some total FM shite. This is FM bullshit. Absolutely bullshit. Look at that. Look at that. Look at... You won Biggleswade Town FC the Champions League. Well, fair play to you, Ben. Well done, mate. I'm fuming. I'm absolutely fuming. It's not good enough at all. I'm fuming. Absolute bullshit. A penalty that I didn't see, which is great. They're down to 9 men. We still can't do anything. Bullshit. Fuming. Fuming. Can't believe it. I'm fucking furious. I'm furious. Yeah, FM at its finest. 100%. Literally. 27 shots was that? 14 on target. They have, what was it, 3? One of them was a pen. Bullshit. Absolute. Oh, fucking bullshit, honestly. It's not got off me off to the best of moods, actually, I have to say. I thought, you know what, that'll be a banker. It's all okay. You know what? No, we get shafted by effing Motherwell. Give it a rest. Literally give it a rest. Sorry, I'm just reading the comments. I could tweet out a link, actually, save it to the save. I might do that quickly in a minute, actually, see if I can tweet it out. And thank you very much, VPL FIFA Custom Tactic. If you got, I need to come up with like a kind of shorter name for you, mate. But thank you very much for watching the West Ham series, mate. Yeah, it's one that I enjoy doing, but like you can tell how like I've kind of come on a little bit in terms of like my style and stuff since then. But the actual content itself, like what I actually do in the game, is actually quite good. That's back when I was quite good at FM. So yeah, no, I enjoyed that. It's probably I think I said it in one of the Q&As yesterday. It's one of my most like successful saves, definitely. Probably like the best in terms of what I did. Absolutely loved it. Did you fall in love with Kenneth Brenner as much as I did? Because Brenner was just literally a god, an absolute god. 21 seasons to win the UCL with Biggleswade. Well, in all fairness, mate, it must have been so bloody worth it when you did it. Did you wear the suit to the final? Tell me that you did, because that's completely normal. I would, and if I ever get to a Champions League final, if I get to a Champions League final in the TYC, I will do it. I never made the Champions League final in my Arsenal save. I never won anything in my Arsenal save. That's not true. I won domestic trophies and the Europa League once. I could do with Ross Canty doing us a favour here. Or not, you know. Well, we've only got ourselves to blame, haven't we? Actually, I tell a lie. We've only got FM to blame for the fact that we didn't win that game against Motherwell. So, it's good. I love it. Is it because I drew 0-0 with Partick Thistle? Is that the problem? Because I drew with them once. Suddenly, we're completely all out of form. It's not good. I'm wondering if Morelos is maybe a bit overtired and I've been working him too hard because he's not performed very well in the last few games. So I'm wondering if maybe that's part of the problem. I don't know. Oh, God, that's annoying. That's so annoying. So annoying. I really thought. Oh, okay, that's good. Maboud scored his first goal of the season. He looks very decent, actually. Wow. Okay. Dapo Maboud. He's definitely coming back. When he comes back, we're having some of that. He looks absolutely phenomenal. I didn't even know about him. He looks bloody brilliant. So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, if anyone else is on Twitter, tweet out the link as well to this and see if we can get some more people in. If everyone's going to enjoy it, go for it, please. If you guys got Twitter, tweet out the link, because I'm definitely going to in a minute as well once I get hold of it. But I'm trying to kind of like keep this stream going as well. But if you guys can tweet it out as well if you want to, then brilliant, please do. The more people we can get in, the more people we get on it, the more I'll do it. And the more, well, you know, the more chat we can all have. I don't really care about Tommy Wright at St Johnstone, if I'm honest. I don't even know who he is, so I'm not going to say that he deserved to keep his job, because I don't know if he did. Rocked up to the UCL final tracksuit. Ben Klopp. That's what it is, mate. Ben Klopp. I love it. Right, well, this is the other... Well, every game now to the end of the season is big, but this is now a huge game in the context of the fact that we're playing CSK Moscow. This is massive for us now. Because if we can get through this, and I fancy we can get through against CSK Moscow, if we play as well as I know that we can, I know we can play better than we did in the last game. If we play as well as I know we can beat this lot. We have played them before apparently, and they won. Well, that's not going to happen this time. I believe it's not going to happen this time. We'll go with the same lineup. They didn't do too much. Well, Jonathan Lecco's not going to be there. We didn't do too much wrong. I just felt a little bit like we were just a little bit off the boil. Morelos not scoring makes it a bit difficult, doesn't it? To be fair, I think that when Morelos isn't there, or he isn't playing very well, then we get into a little bit of trouble. I'm going to say media giving you a lot of credit recently, because that always seems to get a really good reaction. I've no idea why they care about what the media think, but we will go with it. Go on then, this is a huge game. Come on. Right, Tavernier into Hadji. I'm not going to go attacking just yet. If we get on the front foot, then definitely, but until then, no. Tavernier, go on, whip the ball in, and you, Hadji. There's a time to Rabona. That is not the time. For God's sake, don't catch me on the counter. Don't do this. Chalov, that's an awful ball. Come on, Barisic. Through we go. Come on, mate. Come on, get forward. Edmondson. Yeah, good ball into Hadji there. And Kamara, Ryan Kent. Go on, Ryan. Roast him, son. Go on. Put this ball in. He has Morelos. There is our man. 32nd goal of the season. Get in, Alfredo Morelos. You absolute beauty. Get in. Have some of that. Lovely little roll there from Ryan Kent. The turn's great, and he dinks a little ball in here on his right foot, and Morelos beats his man to it. Get in. Man for the big occasion. Does not against Motherwell. Love it. Right. Oh, we can keep a clean sheet here. We're in business. We're in absolute business. Because I think on the counter-attack, we're a very decent team. That's a good ball. Go on, then. Let's just give him a stuffing here, and then we don't have to worry too much about the away leg. I mean, Tavernier is not having his best game, but Ryan Kent! Oh! Get in! It's 2! It's only his 8-goal season, but to be fair, he spent half of it bloody injured. Get in, guys! Get in! Look at that! We're smashing CSKA Moscow completely. I love it. I absolutely adore it. Oh, this is beautiful. There's a highlight straight from kickoff. If it's free, I'm going to probably lose my nut. I'm literally going to be getting into my underpants. I won't, don't worry. I don't know if that would help the stream. I think everyone would just leave, probably. Mario Fernandez. Okay, Alan. You could have probably held that a bit better, mate. I'm not going to say. I won the Premier League with Barnet with a side that shouldn't be a top four. See, everyone bangs on about how great they are. I think, why can't I achieve any of these kind of things? Am I just not very good? I don't understand. Oh, God. Vlasic. He's decent, isn't he? Stop it. No, Chalov. What a save by Alan McGregor. Oh, I don't want to change the tactics because we've done really, really well and we started. Oh, that is a great way of putting it. He does remind me of flipping. Alan McGregor's playing like bloody prime Peter Schmeichel at the moment as well. That's a good one, actually. That is who Morelos reminds me of. Falcao. Like, he's not particularly quick. He is strong, actually, to be fair. I can't remember how strong Falcao was, but like he's just like technically movement and everything. He's brilliant. Vlasic is just like tearing me up here a little bit. I'm getting a little bit concerned about the fact that we've not really kicked on since we scored. I'll praise the boys though and see if I can fire them up a little bit. Hopefully now all we need to do is kind of catch them on the counter a little bit. Oh, the Lionel Richie mug. It's the good luck charm. Oh my god, what a save! Oh, it came off the post. I thought he'd saved it. I forgot they had Igor Akinfev. What a keeper he was back in the day as well. A brilliant goalkeeper. I loved Akinfev as a kid. He was amazing. I say as a kid. By that I mean 10 years ago. And by that I mean when I was 20. So, yeah, to be fair, actually, I probably still was a kid back then, in all fairness. Oh, thanks, Sam. Yeah, I mean, yeah, please, guys, if you are enjoying the stream, just drop a like on it. And then, like I said, hopefully you'll just pick up more likes. The more people we can get in, the more it is. But, I mean, yeah, thank you very much for drumming up all the... for trying to drum up all the interest and stuff, guys. Like I said, I mean, I'm loving every single day of this isolation at the moment because I'm literally just dedicating myself to this channel and to all the series, and I hope that all you guys are enjoying them. At the moment, this will be a good question actually for everyone. At the moment, of all the series that I am doing, including this one, obviously, so you got this one, TYC, and Lee's. Which one are you enjoying the most? Because I'm loving all of them at the moment. The struggles of TYC are occasionally hard to deal with, but at the same time, it's great because it's hard work. Do you know what I mean? This one is good because it's a bit of a mix and match of both, and Leeds at the moment is going very, very well. So, I think it was because Kieran Harrott scored 32 goals in 33 games and 8 assists. Mate, who the hell is that guy? Whoever he is, that's amazing. Thank you very much for liking the video, FIFA Custom Tactics. Sorry, Matt, I'll just have to end up calling you that if that's alright. Actually, can I acronym it? VFCT. Thank you very much, Bastian. Which series? This one or all of them? Because at the moment it feels like I've got loads on my channel at the moment. So thank you very much for all the nice. Honestly, guys, I'm a bit blown away by all the really, really nice comments I've had recently. Like the amount of support and everything I had on my video, obviously yesterday, considering what happened with my aunt. Genuinely touched. So thank you very, very, very much, actually, about all of that. It really, really did mean a lot. As Morelos scores again after someone kicks the ball into his face, we are literally cruising through the this at the moment. I can't believe it. We're literally just walking in at the moment. I love it. I'm going to take off Haribo and bring on Ryan Jack for a bit. And no, because Matisma's going to play in the Partick Thistle game. Considering we're at home, I fancy that we can probably win that quite well. Lionel Richie. Only one song I like listening to by him, and I bet you can guess what one. Is it? It's either got a... Well, Hello's not everyone's favourite track, but it's the one that I think most people know. But I'm going to say All Night Long, or is it Dancing on the Ceiling? It's probably one of those three. That's the plan. Thank you very much. I'm glad that everyone's enjoying all the series. I'm enjoying pretty much... Actually, no, I'm enjoying all of them as well, to be fair. There are ones that are slightly more relaxing than the rest of them. I'm pretty sure you can guess which ones they are. But, yeah, I mean, in terms of, like, just the sheer amount of fun I'm having with every single save, it's great. This is, like, my kind of sit-down... They're all different as well. This is kind of like my sit-down, relax, have a chat with you all sort of save, and where I can go through it all and I can actually get help, which is really nice because sometimes I'm not sure what I'm meant to do. And it also means that I'm not always fully responsible for what happens when it goes tits up. And then you've got TYC, which is like the kind of hardcore one, which is the challenge I've kind of always wanted to give myself on Football Manager. And then you've got the Leeds one, which is kind of like the kind of not the stereotypical one, but that's like the kind of, it's all going really, really well. They're a big club, they're well established, everyone knows the players, so it's a bit more relatable, if that makes any sense. So it's great that all three of them are like different types, and that's what I really, really enjoy about it, is that I'm making lots and lots of different sort of types of content, which is something I always wanted to do as well. The sketches will always be there, me cracking off jokes will always be there, because that's just the way that I am. Ah, right, okay, Ben. Were you playing it on the mobile version of it? Okay. Yeah, I've never played the mobile version of it, but I know that the full game, obviously, is a lot sort of like more, what's the word, hardcore, as Alfredo Morelos gets a hat-trick. And he's going to get himself a standing ovation as well. This guy, we're going to do really, really well to keep hold of him. I'm really worried we're not going to keep hold of him. because how can I stop him? It's his 34th goal of the season. He scored 3 goals here against CSKA. It's ridiculous. He's ridiculous. Look at him. He just rides challenges. He's nuts. He's genuinely unbelievable. Oh. Sorry, my voice is kind of going. It's all emotional. 4-0. I mean, if you want to bounce back from Motherwell, that's how you flipping do it. That is how you flipping do it. And I'm going to praise Alfredo. Mate, you're a god. Please don't leave me. Don't leave me. It's just incredible. Absolutely incredible. What a result that is. That is a phenomenal result. Through them all. Alright, okay. Yeah, I've never played Mirage. I don't know how it's different. All I know is I think like obviously the full game can be a bit more challenging because you can obviously load more onto it, I'm guessing, in terms of like leagues and stuff. And there's probably more scenarios you can do. I could be wrong, like I said, I don't know. My day's been okay. Thanks to you, thanks VPL. I'm going to call you VPL, if that's all right. Yeah, my day's been pretty good, to be fair. Like I said, I kind of got up a little bit later than I intended this morning. Recorded today's episode of TYC, but I need to do the stream, then I need to render it and then get it uploaded. Then I need to record everything for the Leeds episode and then the next episode of TYC, which is tomorrow. So I need to do the Leeds one first because that one comes out first. Literally, like my life at the moment kind of like revolves around FM all the time, which is great because I love it. So I have no issue with that. It's going to be hard when I need to take a break from it because I'm getting too angry. Sorry guys, bear with me a minute. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, sorry, I've got no idea what's going on, but my throat is like literally on fire at the moment. Like, it's just like, or I'm cracking up. And I've got no idea why. I'll quickly whiz through this. There you go, we'll whiz through that. I can't believe that. Now, I know, yeah, I'm hoping that the tie's done now. Yeah, I think I need to put Morelos on a long-term contract. I'll do that now, actually, because we've got the wage budget to do it, don't we, as well? And you play Touch on the MacBook. Okay, I've never had a Mac. Never had a MacBook or a Mac. I've only ever had a PC. I think we used to have Macs at school, and obviously because they're a bit different, I could never get like the hang of it. I just like, maybe it's because I'm just a bit, but I literally just could not get the hang of it at all. I have no idea what was wrong with me or why I couldn't just figure it out. But I remember like everyone else would be whizzing through stuff, and there I would be sat there, and I didn't even know how to bloody log on. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know if that's just me or if everyone has that problems with them. I'm not 100% sure. Thank God for the autosave feature as well. Sorry, there's going to be a few breaks because the autosave feature's on, but considering what happened last time we streamed, it's worthwhile doing it. I can't believe we drew that game against flipping bloody Motherwell. If we hadn't done that, we'd be right in this. The goal difference, they're only on 52 goal difference, and we're on 46. It's not even that much. One really good game from us, and we could even be up there with them in terms of that. It's so annoying. I've got a bad feeling that a lot of it is going to come down to the games against Celtic, of which we haven't won one yet this year, so I'm a little bit worried. I'll tell you what I'm going to do actually while I'm here, because I got the quick pick. I haven't saved it yet, so I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to save this so I don't have to keep mucking it around. We'll call it first team, because basically that's everyone fit and firing, isn't it? There's no one else I'd rather have on, right? No, okay. So what we'll do, we'll give Fotheringham a go again. So I'm just going to quickly change around the team a little bit, so we can give some other people a bit of a run out. So Matisma can play in there. We'll get Patterson on there. I could give Flanders a go, but he's just pissed me off too much. He's just whinged too much, bitched and whinged too much, and I don't like it. We'll get Garner on there. We can get Ryan Jack on for Haribo. We'll get Stephen Davis on there. Definitely get Ojo off. He needs a rest. Very, very much so. We'll get him off, and then we'll bring Brandon Barker on for him. Actually, we can swap him with Lecco, because Lecco's done really well out there. Then, obviously, we'll get Eddie and Ketia on up front. I think, actually, we'll get Defoe on the bench as well. Actually, Jordan Jones, because Jordan Jones doesn't get enough of a runner out, so let's bring him on as well. Right, very, very happy indeed with that. Yeah, I've had an Android pretty much. I've never, ever, ever had the only Apple thing I've ever owned was an iPod. That's literally it. I've never owned any other kind of Apple equipment in my life, and I don't know why. I just haven't really. I just never really got around to doing it, and I don't know, maybe it's the indie kid in me, but I'm just a bit like, nah, do you know what I mean? They make enough money. I don't really want to sort of assist that, if that makes any sense. I don't know why. It's just something about it that I've just never really got myself into. No idea why, but it's not really a big deal, I don't think, particularly. I'm quite happy with my Android, apart from the fact I've literally bashed my phone up something chronic at the moment. As Jonathan Lecco gets us off and underway against Partick Thistle, let's just get this job done and dusted, please, and then we can move on to the next big one. Have you ever thought about doing a save with only your youth academy, like a youth academy challenge? Is that on this or on any other kind of football game? Because I did start at one point. I think I did a FIFA career mode on FIFA 20. Was it FIFA 20? No, it's FIFA 19. And I did it with Forest Green, and it was one of those kind of like youth academy, youth team things where you just move forward and use the youth academy. And Jonathan Lecco's on fire at the moment, but that's offside, which is annoying. And yeah, that was good fun. A few people got into that as well, but then I just I couldn't be bothered to keep it up because it wasn't the kind of game that I wasn't loving FIFA at the moment at that point in time. I was too addicted to Ultimate Team when I did play it, so career mode is also a bit gash. So I'm still debating doing the whole FIFA career mode thing as well. I know that there's an ongoing kind of like saga with me in FIFA career mode at the moment. People want me to do it, and other people are going, why would you want to do it? Because obviously it's not something that I particularly enjoy. And I don't know if that's necessarily true. I just haven't given it any sort of like time this year really to think about it. And Eddie Nketiah was off the mark for us as well, which is good. I've just not really given it a lot of time this year to think about it career mode wise, but I would like to do one with Leicester, so that might be something I start working on in the week. It depends on what my workload's like, because like I said, at the moment I'm a little bit kind of not behind, but I'm very kind of like, right, I've got to get this out today, I've got to do this, I've got to do that, and I've got to do this. When the weekend comes, it'll be a bit easier. I saw that, Adam. But he's not won anything major on FM20 using normal players. You guys. You're so funny. The horrible part is that it's true. It's true. This guy didn't have Alfredo Morelos. Clearly, what Arsenal needed was Alfredo Morelos. Okay, let's just bear that in mind. Oh my god, we scored again. Jonathan Lecco and Eddie and Johnny Lecco. No, I'm not going to buy him. I'm not going to buy Jonathan Lecco. I'm not going to do it. Don't do it, Mike. I kind of really want to. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't give in to it. He's had a couple of good games. Don't buy him just because. But that's 4 goals. It's not bad. It's not bad for a guy who basically only ever plays on the bench. 3-0. We're absolutely thumping them. This makes me feel much better. Why couldn't we have just done this in the first leg? Hey? Why not? I know, Adam. I know that. I think me and you feel relatively similar about it. You know what I would do actually? Mate, you can give me as much banter as you like, guys. At the end of the day, if I'm not pulling my weight and I'm not winning anything, I'm more than happy for you guys to just banter me to death. At the end of the day, like, it's one of the best things about being in my family is literally like some of my family watch this as well, and my dad just rinses me on it. Like sometimes I just used to get texts from him in the middle of the night just saying, oh, another last minute goal, or just saying as what was it Santos Silva I bought for like 35 million and he never scored a goal, and he said, has he actually scored yet? Yeah, I just used to get like loads and loads of banter off of my family, so I'm so used to it now. It doesn't even matter to me. I'm just so used to it. And Johnny Lecco and Eddie Nketiah are absolutely tearing the menu one at the moment. It's incredible. I would do the youth academy thing. You know what the thing is? I think I need a team that... Actually, to be fair, in TYC at the moment, depends. The problem with TYC is if I wanted to be realistic, I could actually do it while I'm in Wales, especially with the team I'm with at the moment, Pontypridd, because with Pontypridd, their academy is ridiculous, and I literally, spoilers, today I was going to tweet it out and I decided not to, but I actually had... Oh, was it like yesterday's episode? No, it was today's. We've essentially had a golden generation, as they call it, come through. So with that in mind, there's actually a lot of... Oh my god, this is a bit like bullying. There's actually a real chance that we could have a number of really, really great players in that Pontypridd team, and I could go on and dominate Welsh football. So we will see. Bastion, you're beautiful. It's true. You're beautiful. Thank you. I don't know if that's in relation to something or if you're just listening to James Blunt. Either way, both are fine. And if that is to me, thank you. Stop it. FM19 was my first FM, so I've only ever had one save, so I've never done a Youth Academy save. The Youth Academy saves are quite fun. I would want to do one with a team that has a proper Youth Academy, so for me, if I was going to do it, actually Leeds is a really good team to do it with. Our Leeds one may end up being a bit like that, because let's face it, Leeds have a ridiculously good academy. If not, someone maybe like Ajax, or any German team, like literally any German team, have phenomenal youth academies. I love German football. The way it's all set up is so perfect in terms of like there's a reason why the Germans until recently like tend to turn up in the big tournaments and win major tournaments is because they've got it all the right way around. They've got their priorities right in terms of getting homegrown talent, etc. in. We've received 10k. It's good, isn't it? That'll help. Beautiful. I have no idea who we're playing next. Who are we playing next after that in the Scottish Cup? Kilmarnock. Then we play them again. We've got a lot of cup games coming here, haven't we? So Thursday is CSKA, then Kilmarnock again. What do we do? The thing I've got now then is what do we do with CSKA Moscow? Do I go with my full team? I should probably go with my full strength team, shouldn't I? Just to make sure if I get one away goal, then I can start resting people up. I'm like my stepdad, he lost 12 games in his row with Newport and got sacked. Unlucky, mate. I feel his pain. I know that. And you've done it with Portsmouth. Very, very good. And I love Portsmouth as well as a team. Like the kit. I don't know why. I just really like the kit. And maybe it's the thing I have a bit of a Harry Redknapp. He's a bit of a beautiful bloke. Hello, Rachel. What have I missed? You missed me getting a bit upset because we we drew with Motherwell. When we had 23 shots and 13 of them were on target. They had one, and it went in from a penalty that we didn't even see, so that was good. But then we did beat CSK Moscow 4-0, and they're meant to be as good as we are, so feeling a bit good about that. And we literally just smashed Partick Thistle 5-0 as well in the Cup to make up for the shitty 0-0 that we got last time. So actually, things are going pretty well. I'm relatively content with how we're doing today, but we've got the next leg coming up soon, so as long as we don't lose this 4-0 or 5-0, then my good mood will remain intact. And remember, apparently, we're all... Yeah, full strength, I think so. Ooh, see, now Jack says full strength and Adam says rotate. I think what I'm going to do... Because I really am prioritising the Europa League. I think that maybe we can do well against Kilmarnock as well because it's at home. I think I could play the rotated lineup against Kilmarnock and get away with it. I'm a little bit more concerned about this than I am about the Cup because this is where the money is, and at the moment money is talking in this save. By the way, Rachel, everyone that's joining the stream is encouraged to like it so we can get even more people in, so if you haven't, then please do. Actually, just do it if you want to. I'm not going to force anyone to do anything they don't want to do. That's not my style. So I think I'm going to go with the full strength team. If I win it, if we get an away goal, I'll start rotating because there's no way on earth they're going to get 6. They're not Arsenal, alright? And I don't think even Arsenal got 6 against us. So, I don't know whether that's now you're trying to do. 1860 Munich are always a really good one to try. They're a team that have a really kind of like good history, if memory serves. They're very good. 1860 Munich. I also like Union Berlin. They got a really interesting history, and I like Hamburg as well. My favourite German team is Schalke, but definitely, if you get the chance, Union Berlin are one as well. So definitely watch out for them. Oh, thank you. Now we've got 6 likes on the video. Thank you so much. That's as much as we got for the last one. And someone didn't like it, and I don't know why. In all fair, this is actually something I've been meaning to get off my chest for a while. Okay, and it's not because I've now got 7. Thank you. It's not because I'm a sore thing about when I get dislikes. Okay, I understand it, and this, that, and the other. My thing about dislikes, and I'm not sure if you guys feel the same as me, right? When I have never, ever disliked a video, ever, on YouTube. And you know why? The reason for that is, no matter whether I like it, or whether I don't, I just kind of think, no matter what happens, or what it is, unless it's a bit like something really offensive, like, filming someone doing something horrible, or suicide, or something like that, which no one should like, either. And maybe it's there to alert YouTube to bad videos, I don't know. But if it's somehow managed to get through their security thing, then it's bad enough anyway. I've never disliked a video because no matter what happens, maybe it's because I'm a fellow creator, someone has taken the time and the effort to make something that looks like that might be quite important to them, or that they might be proud of. Because I don't see why you'd want to put something on YouTube that you're not quite proud of, or that you don't have a bit of yourself in. So I don't want to instantly go, oh, I don't like that. It's very much like if it was in real. Thank you very much, Rachel. If it was in real life, for liking the video, sorry. If it was in real life, I would literally just be a bit like, oh, I don't like that. Then you turn it over to something else, like you would on TV. Yeah, you don't watch. Like, you wouldn't go on TV seeing someone just like that you really don't like. I'll never watch anything with Piers Morgan because I flipping hate Piers Morgan, right? So whenever This Morning comes on, I just go, oh, I don't want to watch that, so I'll turn it over. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't actively go then and then get online to ITV or whatever and then just start saying, oh, I hate Piers Morgan, you've got to get him off. Oh, I don't like it. But it just does my head in. I don't even know why they have the bloody button there. We're in Russia as well and it's snowing. It makes no sense to me why people do it. No, I know they don't affect the video. This is more just like a point of principle more than anything else. I've just never in my own head understood why in the world people do it. Yeah, I know. Like I said, it's not a thing to do with that. It's not because it's affecting me or anything. Like I said, I was very much like in my video yesterday when I was talking about the way that I am as a person, and I'm quite cutthroat in the way I deal with things, and I don't really give a shit whether people like me or they don't like me. I'm very much just like I am who I am, and I'm quite happy with that. So dislikes and bad comments and stuff don't really bother me particularly. I just find it a really it's a very kind of like modern millennial thing, and I don't mean that as in like millennials are the problem, but what I mean is that it's a very kind of social media thing of just like, oh, your opinion on whether you don't like something really matters, when really it doesn't. Do you know what I mean? All you're doing is being negative for the sake of being negative, and there's so much of that already in the world that we just don't need anymore. There's already so much negativity. All the news ever do is talk about negative stuff. I've never seen a positive news story in years, and we just have enough of it, and it just like gives people that are, I don't want to say it gives idiots a voice, because everyone's entitled to it, but sometimes you just kind of feel a bit like you just get people that just like to be negative and confrontational because they can. It's a bit like when people just leave you horrible comments, or you leave a comment on a video and someone doesn't dislike it, or someone doesn't agree for it, so literally all they do is just come on and then just start slating you because your opinion isn't the same as theirs. You can't have a proper debate with them because you can't debate with an idiot. Do you know what I mean? It's just like you can't debate with idiots, unfortunately, because they've got their own kind of like weird code that they talk in, where they think that I just don't like the feel that people, like the amount of self-importance in people does my absolute head in. There's a great line. Where is it? I think it's in. Is it in Bambi? It might be in Bambi, and it's a very sad film. But like one of the things they say, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. And you know what? That is something I think that most people, especially this generation, not ours, but like the world as a whole at the moment, I think we could all do with a little bit of that right now. We could all do with people just kind of thinking before they talk and just realising that the kind of shite and stuff that they're spouting and all the mindless hate that they're doing, there's actually a physical human being on the other side of what it is that you're saying. How would you like it if someone came up to you randomly in the street who you don't even know, they came up to you and went, "You're alright." You'd literally, like, you'd either want to punch them in the face or you tell them to fuck off. Do you know what I mean? And it's just like, so what in the world gives you the ability to do that just because you're behind the screen? It's just cowardice is what it is. Cowardice and self-importance. Exactly, yeah, they're just attention seeking, and it's just a massive. This is why Twitter is Morelos, mate. You're a god. This is why Twitter is the only kind of social media thing that I have, and literally the only reason I have that is because obviously it's to help me tweet out for the channel. It's not really a personal thing. It's literally just for the channel. It's almost like for business use, if you like. If this was a business. Yeah, exactly. I don't understand that either, Ben. I don't understand either why we're football fans. Why do you have to hate another club? You don't have to hate another club. You can like who you want. Yeah, at the end of the day, just support your own club. That's the only club that matters, surely. I mean, yeah, like, don't get me wrong. There are teams that I really actively dislike. I actively dislike Manchester United because they're a rival. But that doesn't mean that whenever I went and saw a Man United fan, I'd want to go and like bottle him or tell him he's a prick. Do you know what I mean? I'd literally just be like, my best friend is a Manchester United fan. And me and him get on brilliantly. Do you know what I mean? But that's because we're both kind of like mature, you know, mature people, and you know, you can have a bit of banter and this. I'd tell you, most football fans that I've met are fine. Do you know what I mean? They're absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with them, and you know, you can have a really good laugh and a joke and this, that, and the other. But there is this kind of culture where like you just have to hate everyone. The amount of like shite that footballers get is beyond me. Do you know what I mean? Like, and like some of the abuse and death threats and stuff like that is that people just need to get a life and get a grip. Do you know what I mean? People need to honestly get a grip. If it means that much to you, what the hell's wrong with you? Do you know what I mean? Like, banter and everything's fine, but when you start like talking about threatening people and bringing people's families into stuff, then there's something flipping wrong with you. Do you know what I mean? In my opinion, and I have no hesitation in sort of saying that is just a genuine. That's just a genuine opinion of mine. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, my little kind of soapbox rant is over. We're going through in the Europa League, and now it's time to make some changes. Get Alfredo off, wrap him in cotton wool. Same with Shea Ojo. And I might give Matisma. I'm going to give it a little bit. Then I'm going to get Matisma on as well. Get him a bit of like game experience at this level. If he can get it at this level, that'd be absolutely brilliant. Oh, and what I'm going to do, actually, I hope you guys don't mind, but what I might do as well is because I still haven't tweeted out yet. So I'm actually going to tweet this out at the same time while the game's going on. So I hope you guys don't mind me doing that. I'm just going to have to do it on my PC. 2 seconds. You can't obviously see my Twitter, at least I hope not. So let me quickly go in here. And oh, I've got notifications. I don't often have notifications. Hey, Jack Bogus followed me. Thank you, Jack. I've got a mate, well not a mate, I've got a follower at the moment, bless him, who's doing like a load of saves with like every single Premier League team. Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, Twitter is a massive sort of it's a great thing if the same with every social media. It's a great thing if used correctly. The problem is a bit like if you, and I won't say this about certain political figures, but if you put someone with, you know, an idiot with their finger on the red button, then you know you're gonna have problems, and unfortunately that's exactly what some parts of like Twitter etc are used for. You give it to idiots, and sadly they'll use it like idiots. That's how it goes close. I just realised that we actually conceded. Sorry, it's obviously because I'm going onto Twitter to try and share this out as well at the same time. There we go, so I can share it out on Twitter at the same time. Hang on. Come and join us live for the hashtag FM20 hashtag Rangers save. It's a belter. At least I think we'd all agree with that. Hashtag streaming hashtag. Yeah, I've put hashtag Europa League winners, which isn't true, but I tell you what, if we play like this, then there is no reason why we cannot be. At least I think we'd all like to agree with that. So there you go. I've tweeted it out. Let's see how many people get on there. I'm crap at Twitter. I don't understand Twitter. I don't really know how it works. But a 1-1 draw away in Russia on a pitch that's rubbish, I will happily take that. I didn't say it was rubbish. It's just not our pitch. There you go. That's a better way of putting it. Look at that. See, this is what I mean. 430k. Yeah, okay. It's not Champions League where you get 2 million every game. But at the same time, it's another 430k that might buy us another player that we can then sell on for more money. That's how I'm looking at the moment. Every time we go through, the better. So I'm very, very happy with that performance. I hope that we all are as well. Very, very exciting indeed. Alfredo Morelos, by the way, is just... I think I'm falling in love. Ah! Who have we got then? The Europa League second knockout round. Who have we got to pick from? This is probably... I don't want to say it, but this is probably where I think we might be about to go out, because let's face it, there's a lot of really good teams in there. So, we've got, in the hat, Arsenal, Saint-Etienne. I wouldn't mind them. Borussia Dortmund, Mönchengladbach, maybe them. Frankfurt, Lazio, United, Rangers, Leipzig, Roma, Sevilla, Benfica, Sporting, Wolfsburg, Wolves, or Zenit. There's a few in there I'd take, but we need to be lucky here. Oh, that's a good one. Dortmund for United, Sevilla, Benfica, good. Roma, I wanted Wolfsburg really. Rangers, Mönchengladbach. Okay. Okay. Where are they in the league? Where are they going? They're 5th in the Bundesliga. Okay, that's not actually that bad. What do we think, guys? Mönchengladbach, what do we think? I think that... Ooh, hello. Oh, there's Victor Fisher. at Napoli. Now, of course, he is. He's brilliant. What do we think? What do we think, guys? I'm I'm actually quietly quite content with that. I think that's not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. Whoa. Maybe, just maybe, we could get into a quarter-final. Could you imagine if we could get into a quarter-final? Right, okay. I think what I'm going to have to do for this is a decent draw. It's a very, very... Sorry, pardon me, my nose is streaming a bit. That is a decent draw. It's a very, very decent draw indeed. I'm very happy with that. That could be big. Could be big. I don't know how much money you win for going for the next round. I think it might be 750k. We do that. I mean, I think the finances are pretty good as it is anyway because of selling Katic, but if we can get one more in there. Think about the amount of like TV money as well and stuff we get. The more we go into it, the more TV money we get. What are the finances like? I mean, that's brilliant. This year we've made £17 million. That's amazing. We've made £17 million profit. Can you imagine? Hopefully they'll give me a decent budget then for next year, because that's really ideally what we're looking for now, is a really good budget for next year. Now, the other thing I need to ask then is, because while it's saving, what are our ideas then on the cup? Because it's another bit of domestic silverware, which I think we're expected to do quite well in. We're expected to do quite well in the cup, but the league is obviously the priority. So I've got Kilmarnock away after this. So should I play the backup brigade in this game, then have the first team for Kilmarnock away, and then Hearts at home? Because Hearts at home is going to be tough, because they're third. I talk about us getting a really, really good profit at the moment, then we literally just lost $1 million in a month. What's the semi-final draw? Bang. Celtic! If we beat Kilmarnock, well, we might as well go out now then, anyway. I didn't mean that, Rangers fans, I'm sorry. Right, okay, let's mix it up a bit then. I think we need to mix this up because we've got bigger fish to fry. Matisma's going to play, Haribo can go off, so then I'm going to bring on Ryan Jack, isn't it? We like Ryan Jack. Then we'll get Johnny Lecco on, get Hadji off, get on. Where's Stephen Davis? Oh, he's there. Get Davis off, and then we can bring in. We'll bring in Ferguson. Was it Garner I played last time? It was Garner, wasn't it? Actually, let's get Joel Garner on. Yeah, there you go. That's better. And we'll have Jones out on the right, Davis in the middle, and then we'll have Eddie and Nketiah there. And then we can get Barker on there. We'll get Ferguson on there, and then Defoe on the bench as well. So there you go. Yeah, okay. I think that looks decent. Hopefully these guys get... If it wasn't at Ibrox, I'd be a lot more... Yeah, they are. Yeah, I think that's a really, really good draw. I think we can do really well here. Check out Father Ball once again. Fuck the cut. Fuck the king. Sorry, I've gone into Game of Thrones mode. I hope that you all enjoyed the impressions yesterday. I was thoroughly enjoying my impressions on the TYC. I think I enjoy them a little bit too much. Actually, yeah, quickly while we're here, I want to quickly check actually how far we're meant to get. Let's have a quick look at the board and the vision and stuff. So Club Vision, what is it? When the Scottish Cup is desired, win the Betfred Cup, they preferred that, but we don't need to worry about that. Qualify for the Europa League, we're very much on form to do that. We've already beaten what we did in the Europa League, which they wanted us to reach the group stage. We're already absolutely smashing that. So it's safe to say at the moment I'm in a good place with the board. I'm in a really good place with the board, which is a nice change. Oh God, bloody hell! Just got to make sure we get through this game. We can get through this game, get a win here. Another one against Celtic would be good, because let's face it, the more time we play Celtic, the more we're going to get used to playing them. I think we've got a really, really young team in comparison to Celtics. We haven't got as many of the elder statesmen, so it's good to get them the kind of experience at that kind of level and in that intensity, because obviously there's no more intense games than there are the Old Firm, and Eddie Nketiah is absolutely on fire, and I love this game! Sorry, I literally just... Sorry to any headphone users there, that's probably just broke your ears. Thank you. See, maybe if my career doesn't work out as a football manager, or as a YouTuber, then maybe I can just be an impressionist. Maybe that's the way to go with all 5 impressions I can do. I'd love to do it once. I remember once when I was working for a very famous sort of they are famous, a retailer clothes shop, which I don't know if I'm allowed to say where I was, but I think I kind of like got dared to do an Irish accent all day, and of course that's the one day I ran into a customer from Cork, so that was fun. But to be fair, she played along with it a little bit. I managed to turn on the charm, played along with it a little bit, and managed to kind of get out of it. And I got a free pint out of that, so it was pretty good. But yeah, I've always kind of had a decent thing for accents or impressions. It's just, don't know why. I just watch so much shite, I think, probably. So I've just like kind of gotten used to it. We're under a little bit of the cosh here, but at the same time we're still winning, and that's all that matters. Oh yes, go on Eddie, go on mate, get your second. Eddie and Kessia. Well, it's a one-on-one on FM20. We've seen this before. Hi Magic Man, how are you doing, mate? Are you all right? Yeah, sorry mate about my. I was sorry about the headphone users bit there when I got a bit excited. I realised just how close I was to the mic when I did it, so I'm very, very sorry. Hopefully that won't happen again. I'm a bit annoyed that this next stream's on Saturday. I'm enjoying it so much. I kind of want to do it every day at the moment, but obviously I can't really afford to do it every day because then it mucks up the schedule for everything else. So we just have to settle with the fact that it's on the weekend, but we do get it on back-to-back days, Saturday and Sunday, which is very, very exciting. We're 1-0 up at the break. We're doing absolutely fine here. The backup brigade is doing the job, and that's really all we need to worry about right now. Just get through this game. It's more about keeping momentum than anything else. I know that we talk about like, oh, don't worry about the cup and stuff, but it's less to do with that and more about the fact that it's just making sure that we keep the standards high. That's one thing I've realised, that you might think it's okay to sort of like throw the cup and stuff, but I always find that the minute you lose one game or you get a draw in one game, it suddenly becomes very difficult to pick your form back up again. Yeah, mate, I'm all good, thank you. Very, very good indeed. Thank you very much for joining the stream. Are you have you caught up on the Rangers stream save? Because it's a bit of a doozy at the moment. I'm very, very much enjoying it, and I think we all are. To be fair, it's going very, very well, which for me is a big thing. Because let's face it, I'm not the best at this game, but I'd like to think I make it quite entertaining, and that's really all that matters really at this stage. Please don't do this to me. Let's just step away from the goal. Come on now. That's yeah. Okay. Yeah, you go fuck off. Seriously, you seriously gonna do this to me? Oh, you absolute bell end. 1-1, of course. Great. I love a replay. Kinda. What's up, mate? Oh, right, as in kind of, caught up with the series. Well, if you want, mate, we can run through it quickly, but all you need to know is that we're very much in the challenge for a title, and we're also absolutely banging in the Europa League at the moment, which is kind of unexpected, so we're doing really, really well in that as well. So, very well, I think, is the best way of doing it. Oh, no, yeah, has it happened? The second season with Leeds. See, I'm not looking forward to it. If I do get up to the Premier League, I'm not looking forward to my second season with Leeds. You know what I'm also not enjoying? I'm also not enjoying this effing cup. Don't really want to be in the cup anymore, if I'm honest. So, brilliant. Thanks, Kilmarnock. I needed that. You dicks. Thank you. Just what I needed. I'm not going to the flipping conference. You can piss off. Tell you what, I'm going to save us all a bit of time as well. Save this team selection. I hope that they don't see that this is the team sheet name, but reserves. That way we can save ourselves some time. Yeah, no, that's why I think the last stream was when I was already enjoying the stream save, don't get me wrong, but I think that's where I really kicked into, oh mate, doing a live stream transfer window with you guys in January where we actually had some money was nuts. Speaking of, let's do this before I forget. Where are you, my man? There you are. It's still 2023. Let's do a new one. He's not fully convinced at the prospect. Ooh, that's just shit. Pardon me. Oh God, I'm gonna have to let him treat the club as a stepping stone. Right. Well, if I'm gonna do this, we need to make sure that it's a really bollocks. What do we do then? No way. Absolutely bollocks. I'd rather walk away, There's no way I'm going to let him go for 18.75 million. No way. Yeah, exactly, which is what I think. Moise Keane used to be like absolutely mustard on FM. Like for my Getting Hammered series, he was nuts. Absolutely nuts. By the way, with the Morelos for the contract, there is no way I cannot let him go for 18.75 million. No chance. Absolutely no chance. Oh, I'm assuming you talk about the crash, Jack, about me just suddenly crashing, then having to redo it all over again, because it was hilarious when I look back on it. But at the same time, absolutely nonsense. And yeah, don't worry, there's no way I'm giving him that contract. Don't you worry about that. I'm not going to be robbed of him. Hopefully, what I'm hoping is that if we actually get into a really good... what I'm hoping is that if we can get into a kind of good run with the boys and we can make it into like the latter stage of the Europa League for a couple of seasons or something, or maybe even in the Champions League, I reckon if I can get him into Champions League football, he might then want to sign a contract, and then I can probably ask for the fee to be a lot bigger. That is my mentality. If we're going to try and sell off Morelos, and he's going to have a minimum release fee clause, let's make sure it's a flipping big one, to be fair. Oi, oi. That's a bit... Apparently he's talking about overachievement. It's a bit harsh. Thank you, mate. Thank you, Alex Dyer. Thank you very much. I needed that. Thank you. Oh, Moise Keane for me was like brilliant. I know Aaron Cresswell was ridiculous as well. Yeah, see, I play Alfredo in the advanced forward role, but I think that's more to do with the fact that Wait, what? Okay, he's not that good, so it's alright. Yeah. I quite like playing Alfredo as the advanced forward, but I think that's because we dominate a lot of games, so it might be different when you lead. You probably do want him to play maybe on a slightly more sort of pressing forward role. I just find that they don't get you enough goals. In all fairness, any striker in FM doesn't really get you enough goals, to be fair. Apart from Morelos, but I think that's because he's basically sort of like OP for this division. That's the sort of impression I'm getting. Right, back to the first team. Let's give Kilmarnock a bit of a stuffing here. We need to get back on track in the league, win another game. I was bloody well open. I was open we could get on that new contract just to see if we could get him and just kind of up his value a little bit. Like I said, I expect nothing but a win here. We need to make sure that we win this game. Gotta keep the pressure on Celtic. We can't have done all this work just to throw it away. One thing I'm beginning to worry about is maybe that we're losing a little bit of what's the word, stamina, if that makes any sense. We're beginning to tire a little bit jaded. I hope that's not the case. That's what winning breeds winning breeds weeding. Not sure. Winning breeds winning. So the more you win, obviously the kind of like you don't feel the tiredness, etc. So Barisic whips it in. Come on, boys, let's get to that, please. Okay, good. Tavernier's there. What a mate. I love the fact we named him Haribo. What a lad. Barisic, Hadji. He's a player as well I need to try and think about getting in next year, or at least getting on loan again, because Hadji's been awesome for us. Shit, funny or... There you go, first one of the stream. Oh, bloody hell. Bloody hell, James. He absolutely smacked that. There's a lot of players that don't perform consistently on this year's FM. It's not just attacking midfielders or strikers, it's everybody. And Morelos hits the post. He's just... I don't know what he's taking or what he's having in his Weetabix, but whatever it is, I want some of it, because it's absolutely nuts. At least we're all over them here. We just need to make sure that we get that goal and then get a second. We don't often concede two. Touch wood. Oh, come on, for God's sake, stop. I don't like it when you start hitting the woodwork. When you start hitting the woodwork multiple times in a game, it can only mean one thing. It can only mean you're going to get shafted. Basically, that's what it means. And I'm not looking forward to that. I'm not looking forward to that. Come on, boys. Please just get this goal. For God's sake, can we just... I don't know why I'm panicking. It's 25 minutes in. I should be pretty relaxed. But for whatever reason at the moment, I feel like we're making... Thank God. I feel like we're making games a lot more difficult than we need to. And that's where I'm beginning to worry a little bit about the form. They've kept it up so far for so long this year. And I'm wondering if the squad depth is going to get to us a little bit. And this is a bit annoying. They put the ball in there. That's nearly brilliant from Kamara winning the ball. Kitty into Brown. Kitty, what a name. Go on, Tavernier. Go on. Let's get it into Alfredo. There, you try to bring him down, you disgusting fuck. Pardon me. Sorry. My language is terrible. Oh, he's offside. He's offside, for God's sake. Do they? Well, the Football Manager tends to be quite good and quite accurate at these things. So if that's right, Jack, then if we get offered him that, I will buy him. For $4.5 million, I will buy him straight off the bat. No hesitation. Absolutely no hesitation. What's the time? Because I've got to be off at 3:30. I might have time for this game and then the Hearts game probably, and then we'll come back for the Murcia Gadback game. That's not brilliant for Mojo. Oh mate, sorry. That's the lunch there. That's disgusting. Barisic to Kamara, whips it in. Ojo doesn't win his header. Haribo does though. We're all over them. We just need this bloody goal. Don't shoot. Shoot! Get in! Well done, Haribo. Great finish. Get in. Come on. Yeah, I was going to say, Jack, if the £4.5 million minimum release fee clause is still in real life, it'll probably be on this game, and if that's the case, then we'll definitely buy him. £4.5 million for him is nothing. He's going to be a star in this division, so we will definitely keep him. And for £4.5 million, we can probably sell him on for like maybe 20 million later on down the line. So yeah, definitely, that's a no-brainer if we can get him. So good we got that on the cusp of half time. Come on, boys. That was really... In terms of a domination of a half, again, brilliant. Don't you do this. Kitty... What I say, Barnum McGregor, for God's sake. We just got this... I know, yeah, I've got that feeling as well, Ben. I've got that bad feeling as well. I just need a second. A second will be fine. Because we've just been... Celtic are losing to Livingston. Yeah, we're definitely going to draw this game. I can feel it already. Because... Celtic are losing, and if Celtic are losing, naturally we'll drop points. That's just something I've found in this effing game. If not, brilliant. I mean, that's massive. Come on, Livingston, hold on, for Christ's sake, just hold on, please. Can we just get hold of the ball? Why can't we get hold of the ball? We're by far a better team than they are. What is going on? Oh, for God's sake, are they overlapping? No. Such a bunch of dickheads. Oh, Yeah, love it. Yeah, love it. Absolutely adore it. Bullshit. Of course, all my players are now playing like absolute tripe. Obviously, why wouldn't they? Because, you know, reasons. Just absolute shite. Fuming. I'm absolutely fuming. This is nonsense. This is an absolute flipping nonsense. And I'm not holding back here. We are going for it. I have no, not having it. I'm not having it. Absolute tosh. Absolute bullshit. Of course. And now Celtic are winning again. Or drawing, I think. No, I think they're winning. So great. Yeah, obviously. Naturally. You know, it's fine. Just pisses me off so much. Because you can just see it. You can see it happening. You just know that it's going to just do... Of course it's gone wide. Obviously. Why wouldn't it do? This is just so annoying. We don't win, but we draw, and it's so fucking irritating. Come on, a last-minute winner is... we need it. Barisic to Morelos. What is that? Right, the goalie saved it by kicking it off the line. Bollocks. Hadji. Fuck off. Honest, just... Oh, my God. This is all the stuff that you see me edit out of my videos, all the swearing. Well, the majority of it. Don't you dare. Don't you flipping dare. Fuck you, Kilmarnock. Go away. Don't you dare. Bullshit. Where are they in the table? 7th? Sorry? 7th? Yeah, obviously. Sorry, forgot. They're better than Spartak Moscow. Sorry, my mistake. I completely forgot. Sorry. Forgot about that. Kilmarnock. World-class team. Obviously. Damn it! I'm absolutely livid. I'm absolutely livid. I'm bottling it already. Livingston beat them. don't think it's going to beat them if we fucking just won that game. Always by 1 goal. Not happy. Can't believe I'm bottling it already. We'll have the Hearts game, but then that'll do for the... Because I can't end on that. Come on, for God's sake. How can we just be like this? How can it be so... Do I have a team meeting? No, I can't. Because I always F up the team meetings. I'm not having team meetings. Lovely. Yeah, Thursday, Saturday. Yeah, brilliant. Thanks. Thanks, Scottish FA. Thank you for that. You know, we're the one team in Scotland that are actually doing quite well in a European competition, other than your... Yeah. And I know how we'll reward them. We'll make them play on Saturday. Thanks. Thanks for that. They happen all the time. Literally, it's just been the absolute bane of my existence this year on FM. I am sick to death of dominating games, and then in the last minute, or like, and just they have one real moment, just one moment, quite bullshit. But it's the correlation between the fact, oh, Celtic are dropping points. Oh, they're winning. No, I know. Let's just keep them slightly out of touch. Bullshit. Hate it. Absolutely hate it. We haven't beaten Hearts yet this season. I'm angry. I'm annoyed. Can you tell? I'm going to get aggressive. I fully expect us to win today. And that at least has got them a bit pumped up. We need to win. I'm fuming. I'm absolutely fuming at that. I cannot believe. I don't think I can. I'll try and see if there's a way of doing it. I'll try and find that before the next episode, mate. I'll see if I can find out if I can postpone it or not. But I mean that's just done my absolute head in. That was a real opportunity there. A real opportunity. Okay, he was offside. That makes me feel slightly better. But Alfredo there just had a mare in that game. How can you go from scoring 3 against Spartak Moscow and basically demolishing every team to go into a 6.2 against Kilmarnock? Just... What? What? I'm going to go attacking as well. Forget this. We just got... I would say that, you know, defensively we're not that brilliant. But we are, aren't we? We literally only... If we concede, it's usually just 1 a game. But for some reason now, it's literally just like Ojo's gone a bit off the boil in today's episode. He started off like a house on fire, and it's kind of gone a little bit off the boil. So maybe that's the problem. It just feels a bit like I'm... Come on, get the overlaps again, for God's sake. Come on, boys. Is it that they figured out how we play? Is that the problem? I don't know. I don't know what the problem is here, but I'm not happy because it's been 1 half and we've not even looked like scoring. Barisic whips the ball in. Good take there by Pereira in goal. I mean, that isn't... Anyone want to follow him? No? Just let him run. Well done, Tavernier. Well done, mate. For God's sake. McGregor should have saved the one in the last episode as well. The last episode in the last game as well, which just pissed me off. Hello, Hossam. How are you doing? You alright? We're having a frustrating moment at the... We're having a frustrating moment at the time because basically we keep battering teams in games and not winning. So it sounds all very, very, very flipping familiar, in all honesty. That was a shit half, lads. Well done. Not happy. Not happy. It's not good enough. In any respect, it's not good enough. Something needs to change. Something is not right here. Hadji's not playing very well. On you come, Stephen Davis. Come on, mate. Bit of experience, bit of guile. Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. Since we spoke about Ojo coming in, we're like, oh, no, hang on, got to be shit. It's just terrible. Absolutely terrible. Come on, just a 1-0 will do. Anything will do. Any dream will do. Just something. Anything, you know, it's fine. We don't have to... Oh. Gonna take him off. Can't believe I'm doing this. We're gonna go 4-4-2. Can't believe I'm doing this. 4-4-2. Morelos pressing forward, attack. Can't believe I'm doing this. It's like sacrificing my principles. I hate it. We don't lose, we just don't win. It's just like, for God's sake. Oh, good. And they're in our half. Yeah, no, Hassan, yeah, I'm feeling a little stressed. It's the stress of actually being in a title chase that I think I can actually win. Well done, Eddie. Great, mate. But the goal's literally like 5 yards to your right. So if you could just... over there, that'd be... Twat. Oh, why does every highlight have to start with them in a half? I'm beginning to get a bit worried here. This has got a 1-0 Hearts written all over it, doesn't it? It's got a 1-0 Hearts written all over it. Great ball by Davies. Alfredo, you don't let me down. And you are such a twat. I can't knock him. He's been our best player all year, but I mean, that is... This game reeks of shit. Yeah, exactly. Ojo's playing like he normally does. I've evacuated the midfield and I'm paying for it. Great play by Tavernier there. Good man. Come on. Come on. 1 goal is all we need. Tavernier, tee it back. Ojo, go on, Shea. Bit of magic. Haribo. No, don't pussy out of it. That's actually really good play. Forget what I said. Tavernier, whip it in. Ojo, don't shoot. Muriel. Yes! 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 Yes, yes, yes! Right. Right. Off you come, mate. You've done brilliantly. Off you come. On you come, Jack. Sit there and stop it. Just stop anything coming in. Just stop it. Yes! Get in! Get in! And Shea Ojo gets himself an assist. Get in. Needed that. Get in. Thank God for that. It's his 36th goal of the season. He is the man for the big occasion. He's a man for all seasons. He loves them, leaves them alone. So, no, there's 15 minutes to go. I shouldn't have taken my foot off the accelerator. Should have gone for the second. We all know we like to concede at least one a game. Eddie! Go on, Eddie! Eddie! Get it! Oh, you're an absolute donkey. How have you not scored that? We just keep catching them on the counter, for God's sake. Oh, God! Oh. God, this is so bloody stressful. I don't need this in my life. Can we just... Fuck off. If they get anything from this, that's 3 in a row. 3 bullshit games in a row if they get anything from this. Oh, for God's sake. I don't want a highlight right now. Okay, I will if it results in us scoring. Go on, James. You've been brilliant today, Tavernier. Go on, mate. Whip that in. Kent, you... Yeah. I'm not impressed with Ryan Kent. I'm not going to lie. Oh, well done, Hossam. I'm a big fan of Hamburg. Big fan of Hamburg. They're very, very good. And yeah, there was some champagne football at that goal. That was beautiful and calm and collected and wonderful. Go on, Ojo. Roast him. Decent. Haribo. Oh, that would have been a beautiful goal. I love Haribo. The more he plays, the more I like him. This is bullshit. Come on. We go 1 point behind Rangers and we don't have a game in hand after this. So we're right back in amongst it. Don't you dare. Van der Berg, that boy from Liverpool. Don't you dare. Go away. No. Yes, Edmondson. Get that ball, Shea. Get it up the other end of the pitch. What are you doing? No. Yes. Brilliant football. Okay, go. Go on, Shea. Yeah, funny whore. Go, Shea. Yes, this football is magic. If we score from this, I'm probably... My head's going to explode. Ryan Kent... Well, there you go. End of move, because Ryan Kent touched the effing ball. Honestly, he's been so shite. He's going to be so shite. Yes, I am, mate. I'm 30, and, to be fair, if there's one thing I'd like to guarantee, I think, in my life, is that I won't go bald, because as you can tell, I've got quite a mop of hair, to be fair. It just grows at a ridiculous rate. But it will definitely be grey soon, if this carries on. Well done, Eddie. Well done, mate. Just hold it up. Go on, Ryan. At least do something useful and get to the flag. We've won. It's okay. We've won. I'm going to passionately say, well done, lads, that was a good win. No one's bothered by that. Well, you should be. And now I've got a problem. Now I've got a real problem. Is that Samir in a 4th, and they're the next team that we play in our hunt for the league. But before that, I've got the bloody game against flipping... we're unbeaten since... Forget the friendly. So in competitive games, we are unbeaten since the Arsenal 5-3 back in November. That is incredible. No matter what way you look at it, that is incredible. That's absolutely nuts. See, that's bullshit. It's because I have to play Hibs on the Tuesday. I'm going to see if I can find out if I can get it postponed. I'll find out. I'll look online, see if there's a way of doing it, because I can't remember how you do it on FM. I'll find out if there is a way that will do it. And then, obviously, if we can do it, then brilliant, because we need that. I need that. I need us just to get that game out, because the more I do it, the worse it's going to get. Like, honestly, absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. We've got more viewers now than we have done throughout the entire stream, and I'm literally about to shut it off. So thank you very much for everyone for tuning in. Obviously, for all those that have literally just joined in, go back, watch the rest of the stream. It's probably one of the more entertaining. Well, actually, they're all quite entertaining, but today's one's been like jam-packed with me getting angry. It's just like ridiculous. Absolutely like ridiculous how much drama has been in today's episode. It's been absolutely beautiful though. Thank you everyone for joining. The next one will obviously be Saturday, same time around, but I'll move it to 2 o'clock. So 2 o'clock on the dot, we will join again with the Rangers save. And like I said, there's a lot to be played for right now. We are 1 point behind Celtic. We both have 2 games in hand on everyone else apart from Hibs in the league. So obviously they're the team that need to play, both of us. And we've also obviously got another knockout round against Borussia Mönchengladbach, which I think we possibly can win, but I've got a lot of fixture congestion here, so there's a big old problem on the horizon. Maybe if I can ask if I can move that forward. I don't know, we'll figure it out. But just thank you so much for watching the episode. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Please make sure that you tune in on Saturday. I shall see you all again there. And just thank you very much, obviously. Thanks for everyone in the chat. Thanks for making it as enjoyable as it always is. Go back, rewatch it again for all those that have just joined. I know I've just repeated myself, but you know, I don't know who's actually just joined. Thank you, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe, stay cool, and until I see you again, stay cool again. There you go. That makes sense, doesn't it? What a donkey. What a donkey.